State lawmakers and the governor have said they're trying to figure this out in a way that avoids serious cuts to the state's key programs, but they have acknowledged that cuts are coming. To what exactly is to be determined, but it looks like the governor and state lawmakers are having some differences in how to move forward. For the second day in a row, Governor Gavin Newsom visited lawmakers at the Capitol. Today it was specifically to visit the Senate President Pro Tem Mike McGuire. The governor is pushing the legislature to take more early budget action. That means opening up this year's budget and making some changes to, again, soften the impact of such a significant deficit in this upcoming budget year. Newsom will not say what exactly he's asking for, and other state leaders are staying fairly quiet, but the governor told us today an announcement could be coming.
Directionally, we're moving, and so we're hoping that we can address any sort of issues and details and nuances between the two houses, and move forward. But look, the general spirit, the general direction is to move on some early action, which we think is meaningful and purposeful. And we're just grateful for that collaborative spirit. And that was, again, the purpose of the meeting was just to express that with the Senate. We had meetings yesterday, as you may know, with the leadership and the Assembly. Been working through the weekend, of course, for months now on this since we put out the January budget, and we look forward to making some announcements shortly in terms of more details about where we are.
There is one item they have agreed to in early budget action, that's in health care, raising the managed care organization tax, which Newsom's administration said is not your typical tax, but a way for the state to draw down about $1.5 billion extra dollars from the federal government.
This will be a first step towards bringing our budget into balance, which will be a lot of work between now and June.
The Senate's Democratic-led Budget Committee moved this forward today, and the legislature is expected to fully pass this before they go on spring break Thursday. Republicans still have questions about how exactly this money will be used. Some have already criticized the state's expansion of health care to undocumented immigrants. In this hearing, Republicans expressed frustration that the party will likely be left out of the actual budget negotiations.
I know the Democrats who run this place are going to meet with the governor, and I'm going to be forced to vote probably no, because we don't get to engage.
It appears the governor and state lawmakers are on the same page about tapping into the state's $32 billion rainy day fund, which will require the governor to declare a budget state of emergency. How much money is used and when exactly that emergency is declared is to be determined. Reporting at the state capitol, Ashley Zavala, KCRA 3 News.
State Senate Pro Tem Mike McGuire did not respond to a request for comment today.